This is for anyone who never got the chance to fulfill their true potential, and for those who loved others whose opportunities got cut short. For Cassie, I know you were always meant to be the writer in the family, but now that you don't have the chance to do so, I thought maybe I could give it a try. After all, the first literature I'd ever written was in partnership with you. We wrote plays of damsels in distress, full of magic and wonder and heroic princes. We scripted, produced, directed, and starred in our own little masterpiece. And we beamed with pride as we presented it to our family. As we grew older, we indulged on more mature fantasies, gossiping under the covers about the newest developments of Edward, Jacob, and Bella. I remember speaking to you about boys, hearing about your older and more exciting life as I waited for my own teenage years to arrive. It was that same summer that we built our secret hideout, secluded in our own world away from the rest of the family. We made it in the old barn, which burned down years ago, the flames probably consuming our makeshift table and our stock of stale crackers with it. That room held a sense of security and independence, and we embarked on many missions that had been planned on that piece of plywood that we pulled on top of an old tire. We were cousins by blood, but I always felt a greater connection of imagination and friendship. We wrote a story about princes, but when I learned what you did, I realized you were so foolish to think that a prince would ever be necessary. You didn't wait around scared for someone to save you, became the hero of your own story, only for it to end in gigantic, black, bold letters, the end. I can't imagine the caliber of fear that you felt or the amount of bravery that you had when your school bus was stopped on those tracks. You took incredible action and you saved many lives. You decided to act upon your courage and your selflessness, and oh how I wish you had given up and gotten to the back of that bus. Oh, if I could go back, I'd tell you to be a little more selfish and a little less courageous, because an injured Cassie is better than no Cassie. I'm so incredibly proud of you and how you found it in the bottom of your soul to sacrifice your safety for that of others, but I still don't understand the reasons that this all happened to you. And I keep staring at the lines in my palms as if they might hold some kind of treasure map that will lead me to the answers of these questions that all begin with the word why, but my hands shake too hard for me to read. If I could go back in time and change one of the millions of cataclysmic coincidences that led to your death, I would in a heartbeat. I'd make you late for that bus, I'd give it a flat tire, I'd change the depart time by a moment, because that is literally all it would take for you to still be here. The universe is random and insane and cruel, and we're all just trying to roll with the punches of the calamity that causes my breath to ricochet within my lungs, and I've been knocked to the ground, and I think I'm gonna lay here for a while, drawing your name in the sand next to my tear-streaked pillow. So I'm trying my best to carry on, to spread your love and your story, because you never got the chance to. And now that you're gone, I can't go an hour without being reminded of you. Because when I watched Big Hero 6 with my friends, I saw it for 10 minutes when Tadashi died, and I felt like an idiot. Everyone was tiptoeing around me, knowing that you're always in the back of my mind, the tip of my tongue, the image burned into my eyelids as you laying in that box. And they know that the wrong image, the wrong joke, the wrong word could cause an emotional outpour of grief and sorrow over losing you. You were always meant to be the writer in the family. You were meant to do so many things, from going to college to finding your first love to publishing your first novel, like you always meant to do. The grief I feel when I think of all this missed opportunities is incomparable, but it is also inspiring. So this is my first step, to live and to love for you as you would have. This is me being the writer in the family. This is me making a promise to live with more passion and creativity, to put others before myself, and to always write for Cassie.